What's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is, and it's definitely your favorite utmost higher goddess herself, Shark, coming back at you once again. Yeah, here at the P.E.G podcast, man. It's positive energy generations, man. We're choosing the positivity through all the negativity that's going on in the world, cause life be motherfucking lifing. So with that, man, you know I be in my bag with the artists, the guests, public figures, influencers, creators around the world to inspire you. But you know, I always got to come in at my most authentic self, and I want to be able to give you guys more of a one-on-one, you know, dive into some of my mind, my thoughts, and then connect with you as well. So this is one of many, okay? So on this episode today, one, I want to shout out to all my people that's either been incarcerated or has been incarcerated. Because that's not an easy journey. And season 5 is dedicated to you. So to the family, to the friends, to the loved one, to the individual who all been impacted by incarceration, this is to you. All right, so moving forward, like I said, season 5, we really dedicated to the people. All right, so in this episode, we're going to talk about things that we face when we turn 30. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh.
And I know some of you guys are not 30 yet, and some of you guys that are watching are 30, y'all my age. And we're going through some ups, some downs. I swear, I started to replay some things my mom was going through when she turned. I ain't gonna say when my mama turned 30, because I ain't gonna say I wasn't even around when my mama turned 30. My mama had me when she was 35. So, but anyway, I'm pretty sure in her 30s, she's faced some of these things. All right, so hopefully I can relate to you, and then drop a comment in the chat. Let me know if any of these things relate to you, or if you have some more things that could have been relatable, let me know. But make sure you like, share, and comment, okay? Because I'm not the only person that turned 30. Help us. Yeah, I said it. I ain't the only one, and I don't want you to make me feel alone, okay? I love y'all. I love y'all. All right, so let's get to it. I got my handy daddy notes right here, and we're going to go over some milestones that is significant. Look at that, using big words. Significant to people that's turning 30. So when you're in your 20s, you're not always going to be 20. So for my 27, 28, 29, I'm talking to you. Yeah. And if you're 30, I'm talking to you too. So let's get to it. Number one thing that we all face in turning 30, and I can definitely relate to this, is career uncertainty. Uncertainty. How you say the word? Uncertainty.
We're gonna get him out of there. He wasn't never amounting to shit anyway. He couldn't do nothing for our label.
Like certainly, but uncertainly. Yeah, that, whatever. Anyway, that, all right, career changes. Not being certain about your career. I'm going to say it like that, all right? This is for me. Like, oh, my God, like when I was in high school and even in grade school, I could have told you, if you asked me what I wanted to be, I could have told you. I wanted to be a basketball player, all right? I wanted to be in the WNBA, and that's what I wanted to do. I mean, I didn't say I didn't reach some of those goals. Some of those goals I did. I excelled in high school. I was able to go play around the world, you know, and even on college level before I decided to go to the military, you know. I decided to go to the military during summertime, so. Ponder on that. But the reason why I changed my mind when I got older was, one, women don't get paid like men do. And two, it wasn't fun no more. Like, it became a hassle. Like, you see the girls, shout out to LSU, shout out to my girl Fly J, shout out to my girl Angela Reese. Man, those type people like that is that's on social media now. They made their college, you know, more worldwide for women sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, women can win sports all day, every day, and could be a half a crowd. Men can lose all day, every day, and it'll be a full stadium.
LeBron James so upset.
You know what I'm saying? So they was able to change that, pack out stadiums, have ESPN and tune in and talk about it over and over. And then these same players are now such as Angela Reese, and I'm going to say even the girl Caitlin Clark, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I am not a Caitlin Clark fan, but I will say, even her being into the media changed the game for just women in basketball, period. So, and these are obstacles that we had to face growing up, that I had to face in a small ass town. I grew up on the hill in a small ass town in Mississippi. So you do the math. In Texas, y'all got all the resources, but as I got older, basketball wasn't fun to me. You know, I played. I would go to other colleges when I used to travel with the military and play with them, play on brigade levels and stuff like that. But in the end, it wasn't fun when you started talking about money, because we get paid less. We get paid under minimum wage. So my career changed, you know, and now I went to the military. I did military for 7 years. I got out when I was, 25, 24? Yeah. I went in when I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right? And so I wanted to be a chief warrant officer. I'm not going to lie. I was going from green to gold and want to do chief warrant officer, and I wanted to play ball, get picked up with AAU basketball with the military. And that's where I was headed. Like my first sergeant was helping me do all these things. But again, God had a different plan for me. I got injured real bad to where my health failed, my liver failed. Everything was shutting down on me, and I walk around looking healthy, but I wasn't healthy, you know? I mean, I was healthy. I was working out and everything, but I wasn't healthy. Needless to say, I went from a career change where I thought I was going to spend a lot of my years and try to hit that retirement with the military, going chief warrant officer. God had a different plan for me. So now I had to come out of the military being a 26-year-old older, with no job. I can't really work a job. I did when I first got out. I did, but COVID happened, and with that, I realized my immune system my immune system couldn't handle it. You know, just to give y'all a little rundown. You know, I have fibrosis, cirrhosis, and I'm not a drinker. These are things that happened to me in life. I'm not a drinker. It's fibrosis, cirrhosis, and with that, it scarring on the liver, and you can have liver failure. So I had to deal with that and lost partial of my spleen. So you tell me, what was I gonna do? Still look young in society, but to everybody else, I look fine. I look good, but on paper, I'm worse than a 76-year-old man that's been drinking all his life. Yeah. So a career change had to happen for me. So I decided to go get my master's. I decided to enroll in certain courses to get certified. And like, I'm still looking for more. I'm still looking to get certified in financial literacy. I that's a goal for me. You know, my wife has helped me out with that. And that's where I want to be. But if you asked me these things 20 years ago, yo, sir, what do you want to be? A basketball player. But that's not what God had for me. So when you get ready to turn 30, you will probably see that a lot of things you found fun, a lot of things that you found was enjoyable, your taste buds changed. Because, girl, you getting bougie. I'm just playing. You getting bougie. We're getting older. So, you know, and it's okay because you have multiple talents and you can explore them. You can use them. You know, many people, they evaluate their career purpose and their career progress based on questions, and if they're on the right path or if they're achieving their professional goals, and if your professional status has changed due to health or due to environment situations, these can change your career paths, and it can leave you in a spot of, am I good enough? Am I like, you know, when you go from corporate and such as the military and the government, and then you go into building a business, building a podcast, building a movement, Positive.Energy.Generation, building, we're working on our nonprofit, trying to build a nonprofit, doing multiple business, helping my wife out with real estate, and she's trying to build that and want to build her filming career and be a writer. Like, that's a lot. Me sitting here telling you it's a lot. So I'm pretty sure I don't just feel this way by myself. So I just want you to know that you feeling like you alone can lead to stress. And y'all don't need to stress. Oh, Lord knows I don't need to stress. It can have you dissatisfied and the desire to make, again, a career change, which can be daunting because now you feel like you're just jumping from one career to the next, one career to the next. All right, so the only way I can tell you how to fix that is continue to explore your options, continue to explore who you are, and don't forget this one thing. Even though you're 30, you're on a brand new journey. And if your career path just have to change, long as you love it, long as you got passion behind it, nobody can stop you. Just do the damn thing. All right, so I'm gonna share 4 more. Okay, I'm gonna share 4 more because I got into that one. All right, so what's the next one that you can face? Things that you can face, being 30. You know, people face hardships. All right, well. Another thing that I found, and as I did, research other people who have reached 30 feel, is financial.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Your financial pressure. Oh my goodness. It's such a hassle because life is constantly changing on you, where when you was in the beginning, and you was living in a house with your mom, finance wasn't a thing for you. Even when you was in your 20s, finance was a thing, but it wasn't because either you was working or you was in school. So you had some type of money in your pocket. But if you have children, that's different. People had to grow up at 18, 19, 20, and still you can look back and look at them, and sometimes, not all, but some still feels like, all right, they had their kids early. Now they're looking for themselves, or they haven't found themselves because they put out everything into their children. It doesn't mean that they cannot be successful too. They're going to hit 30 as well. And the financial pressure is even worse when you have children, especially when you have goals and you have businesses and aspirations and dreams. All that is cost. And you can literally get overwhelmed by the bigger picture, right? So having financial pressure, it increased financial responsibility, such as paying off student debt or student loan, saving for a house, or starting a family. The impact of these things is managing these financial pressures can be challenging, leading to anxiety. Again, anxiety about financial stability and future planning. Let's talk about that. Because remember, career change, the uncertainty, I got to say it like that to get the word across. The uncertainty of a career change can lead to stress. Now, as I just told you with the research, financial pressure, having to manage all these things can lead to anxiety. Man, mental health is so important. That's why you have so many people in this age, 30 or getting close to 30 or even 35 and 40, 45, you have those people and they're killing themselves, and I'm a victim to this. I've attempted suicide a couple times, y'all. I'm being so real with you. I'm being authentic with you so you can know that you're not alone. Like, I am positive, yes, but I deal with a lot of darkness in my mind. A lot of time I'm more up here than here. I'm more up in my brain than in the universe, in the present moment, the gift that God gave us. This happens a lot. Financial pressure can make anybody break. Everybody want to be financially stable. And when you're 30, most people don't want to help you out no more because you had all your 20s to fuck up. You've been fucking up the whole 20s. Now you're 30. Most people, like, you're grown. But I'm still learning. So a lot of people have to get into, getting up off their mom stuff to now getting their own. You're able to rent out your own car now. You don't have to get your mom. So now you got to start paying off student debt. I went to service. So that was an issue for me until they did the student forgiveness loan for veterans. So I don't have to deal with that now. But people that didn't go to service has to deal with that. You know, they do student forgiveness. I don't really know what it is in your state, or I don't really know how that worked for you, but you can look into that. That could be some pressure off of you. All right, kids, again, I'm gonna stress this so much. If you have children, not only you trying to figure out the business, but you got children, and with everything me and my wife going on, a lot of our investments is break it even. And again, I'm being so honest with y'all because I don't want people to think that just because you may see somebody doing better, that they're not still struggling or trying to reach different barriers. Like more money, more problems. That's real. So just because we went to being able to make 6 figures, being able to, straddle a little bit on the 7 figures, it didn't change anything. Bills still happens. Children still happens. School, opportunities for children like cheerleading, science camp or science programs, STEM programs, having fun with the kids, like different things are still need to be done with the children, making sure they're growing up in an environment where they can be able to stretch out a little bit, get to know a little bit about themselves. So if they're a drawer, we try to, like our daughter Ansley, our oldest daughter, put it that way, she likes to draw. So we try to put things into her environment where we know she's an animated type person. We know she likes to draw. So we goes and buy, crayon systems. We try to come in as a family and buy drawing books and tutorial things and stuff where she can take her abilities and explore them now. My brother is a drawer. He's amazing at art. Like you can show him a picture right now and he gonna draw it. But that wasn't the beginning. I used to sit in the house and listen to this man cry over a stick figure. And I used to wonder, why is he crying over a stick figure? Now he could draw a stick figure, erase that joint, and it'll be a whole face. Like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but what the fuck? That type of skill set. So it is important to try to pour into the children. So now you got that on top of, like you said, bills. And now you got to put into your business if you're an entrepreneur. Now you got to put into traveling. Now you got to put in promotions. Now you got to do all this stuff. And the pressure is on you. And then you still looking at your bank account like, I gotta push forward. All right? So even if you break it even, or even if you make a profit, whatever it is, as long as you're going toward what you want to do, as long as you're going toward the things that makes you happy, I'm all for it. Money should not be a problem when you're reaching your dreams. I read this quote. I can't even tell you who said the damn quote, but it said, God gave me a dream, a vision. He didn't give me a budget. And I also heard this on an interview too. And that's so true. Matter of fact, when I heard it on the interview, it made it just that much more creepy for me. Like, oh, this is for me. God gave you a vision and he gave you a dream, whatever that is, whether it's podcasting, whether it's curating content, whether it's being a content influencer, whether it's being a seamstress, being a fashionista, being an anchor, a host, being the top realtor in the world, or just a realtor, period, being a broker, a landlord, whatever. Because we on a monopoly thing here. Whatever it is, just pour into it. And no, you do not have the funds for your dreams. I'm just going to break it to you. No, Oprah didn't have the funds for her dreams when she first started. Steve Harvey did not have the funds for his dreams when he first started. Cat Williams didn't either. Kevin Hart didn't either. Dwayne Johnson didn't, which is The Rock. He didn't either. Tabitha didn't either. Those influencers on social media that you see now that are really they're just not getting their accolades, such as Keith Lee. Shout out to Keith Lee. He didn't start off with everything in his budget, but he worked with what he had. And it's the same thing you got to do. You got to work with what you got. And I'm telling you this too, because this goes for me. You have to work with what you got and keep reaching towards the dream, because the progress is what matters the most. All right. So we done went over some career changes that we all have went through, being uncertain about the career change, and now you see that financial pressure is one, and these two leads to anxiety and stress. So we almost got diabetes. Stupid. All right, I pray no one have diabetes, and if you do, definitely take care of yourself, okay? I love y'all. All right. So the third thing that I feel like we all face, and I hopefully that you guys can relate. Like I said, I did my research, so it says that people in their 30 all face this. So hopefully you do too. I know you do. I'm gonna put it that way. I know you do because I do too. The third thing is relationships and family expectations.
Hey, you gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
If I had a penny for every time I heard my family's expectation, I'd be rich in a dress.
Damn!
Just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm not even talking about a cute dress. It'd be one of them Catholic church dress up to your neck with all the flirty things on it. That type. If I had listened to family expectations, so family expectations and relationships, what are the things that we are? Well, here's some things. Societal and personal pressure to settle down, get married, or have children often intensify around this age. All right. What's the impact? These pressures can cause stress. Damn, we got stress for two. Stress, especially for those who are single or unsure about wanting a family, potentially leading to feeling of inadequacy or rushing into a decision. Let's talk about it. We on number 3. I know for a fact there's people looking at people that are single that's 30 like, why you're not settling down? Now, I will say, I don't really give a fuck if you're 30 and you single. But what I do care about, if you're trying to be my friend at the age of 30, because we dirty 30, I do not expect for you to be out here robbing people. I do not expect for you to be out here mistreating people. I do not expect you to be out here in your ego and saying the dumbest shit. I don't, because that's not my circle. Right? It's not my circle. Like, I love to be around people that I can learn from. So I'm not saying older people, but people that have a business, people that owns a salon, people that's own a shop, people that own their own businesses. I love listening to these type of people because they can help me, they can mold me, they can give me advice where I didn't know before. But I don't care to be out here chasing girls like that. Or if you're in your 30 and you're a female out here chasing. I didn't say attracting, I said chasing. You should know what the hell you like by now. I'm just being honest. And if you like men and you're a female, you like men, you should know what type of men you like. There's no way we are three. What I'm trying to say is there's no way you still doing the same shit and be like, I just want me somebody to be able to take care of me and financially stable and got a bag. Like, look at yourself. Do you have a bag? What I'm saying is, we're out here at the age of 30, you cannot be asking for something you're not willing to give or you cannot afford to give. You cannot be out here looking for a millionaire wife when you're not even making $1,000. Equal give and take. I'm looking for friends who are down for the equal give and take. If we're talking about business move, let's do it. If you call me and tell me about some things that happened today and you were just having a rough day and I was able to pull you out of it, can I be able to lean on you the same? If you call me and ask me for $20 till tomorrow, can I be able to do you the same? And if I can't, I don't want you to be my friend. That goes with family too. I honestly cannot understand or fathom a 55-year-old person or a 60-year-old person still out here dating younger women in their 20s. Like, what the fuck? I'm not judging, but it doesn't say anything about the child, because when you're in your 20s and you're 19 and 20 and you was in high school, that was like, oh yeah, my man is older, you know how they be, my man be older, you know, or, you know, my girl is older. Let me tell you something about that. If you're older and you're talking to somebody younger, it's because you already know the game. You already know what to expect. They don't. They just going off of you, so they're moldable. And I'm not in the business to mold nobody. My name is, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say that, but I ain't gonna say that. I'm not in the business. I'm not Diddy. I'm sorry. I can say that. I'm not Diddy. Matter of fact, fuck that. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I ain't Drake either. My name is not Epstein. Like, I'm not in the business to mold people. I want to get to know you. I want to know your drive. What's really your dream? How can we go get it together? How can I help you to go get it? Like, those type of friends and family. I don't really care if you got another man today. If you 55 and you're on your 55 man in a day, I'm over it. I'm over it. Don't call me at 55 and like, bitch, this and did it. That's just too much. We can sit down, have a glass of wine and talk. If you're a smoker, we can blaze and talk. And if you don't do any of those things, we can sit down and have a nice conversation and talk. We don't have to be out in public yelling in front of each other. Like, I had to learn that too. You get mad and you just start yelling. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Again, we already know when we're facing problems in our 30s, which it leads, as we can see right now, to anxiety and stress. We have stress 2 for 2. Anxiety for 1. So we're in the bag already for high blood pressure. I'm just saying. All right, so equal give and take for family and friends. I don't want a friend or a family member that's not equal give and take. If you've been talking about me and telling me, saying I ain't this and I ain't that, you talking about who I am, you talk about, you know, me in a bad way, and obviously, you know, my stats, so you just start calling me stupid stuff like the gay girl. Like, bruh, at this point, the way the world is, nobody can talk about nobody and their freaking labels, because everybody can be whatever they want to be. For real, you can make up shit and still be that. So be yourself. And if you can't be yourself, don't come around me, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my 30s and I don't want that bullshit. All right, so let's move on. All right, so what's the fourth way? I'm almost down to my last two, okay? The fourth one that I relate to, and hopefully you relate to, is health and wellness concern. Yes, look, you cannot save the world before you save yourself. I'm going to say that one more time, because I'm talking to myself. We ain't got to talk to people in the back. I'm talking to myself. You cannot save the world before you save your damn self. Which means you can't be the best mommy in the world if you're not taking care of yourself. You can't be the best daddy in the world if you're not taking care of yourself. It don't even matter if you see him or not. That goes for me too. Listen to what I'm saying. It does not matter. You have to take care of you. So if I'm not taking the steps to make sure I'm getting up in the morning time, and then I know that I'm older, so I crackle when I get up, or I'm when I get up, do some yoga. Go walking to get your bones working. Go get on the bike for 15 minutes, like something to get your body, your mind, and everything moving. Because you don't just pop about the bed like you used to. It ain't like that no more. Things that people face, like myself, is metabolism slow down. It does, man. Put that damn pizza down. Me too. I'm eating pizza like I can't get fat. It does not matter. Keep on. I'm speaking to me. Hopefully it's resonate to you. Okay, can't be going to get them wings because they half off on, was it Thursday or Tuesday? I don't know. You gotta rationalize yourself, because right now, whatever we put in our body right now, it's not just for our 30 body, it's for our 40 body too. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be sexy at 40. Like, I'm trying to be snatched at 40, you feel me? Like Jada Pinkett, mom, I don't know what her mom name, but Jada Pinkett's mom type sexy like that. Like, she snatched, she got the abs and everything. Boom. All right, so you're dealing with, metabolism slow down. You're dealing with maintaining your physical health. It becomes more challenging. Look, y'all, I used to like literally know what I could do to get my body to pop out within a month. Not no more. Not no more. I'm sorry for that. I ain't said my body like, ugh. But I've definitely said, it needs some work. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's metabolism is different. So if you already had a slow metabolism, you gotta definitely start looking to do better. Like, yes, I want a slice of pizza every time you ask me. Yeah, I want a burger every time you ask me. Turkey burger. But honestly, and some fries too. But look, man, I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop eating this stuff. I gotta get me a protein shake, man. Turn around so y'all can't see it. Protein shake, man. Some do better. And I'm talking to me too. Okay? All right. As well, not only we maintain our physical health and it becomes more challenging, but people might start experiencing the early signs of age-related health issues. Ooh, and I can't, like, this can lead to increased focus on diet, exercise, and preventive health measures, sometimes accompanied by anxiety about aging. Yo, I don't know if you're at that, but I am. Like, my wife is on it when it comes to working out. On it when it comes to working out. But I don't want her to be so on it to where it takes a toll on her mental. You know? Same here. I don't want to be so focused on my dieting to where it take a toll on my mental. I just want to be a lifestyle. Like, I want that. I want to be able to say this. I want that, but I can't have that. Somebody ask you why? Because I want to live to see my kids have kids. It is, July 3rd? 2nd? July 2nd? Today's July 2nd? Hold on. July 3rd. It's July 3rd, and we're already halfway done with the year. So I've been saying this all year. I have 9 years and 5 months before I'm 40. And if I'm having these mental shift change at the age of 30, just imagine what my 40 mindset will be. And I don't want to be stressed about aging. I want to age gracefully. Yes, black don't crack, but we got to get more healthier about our body. Plant-based. You don't really have to do a whole plant-based, but more fruits and vegetables in your diet. Eat more fish. Everybody got their own take with the chicken. Me, I like turkey and fish, but here and there with the chicken. But get some protein, man. I don't care if you go get you a protein shake. I know everybody do their diets different, but just get better with your health. And this is me too. I am going through a lot with my health because I stopped focusing on what makes me happy, and I stopped focusing on my health itself and just started focus on my environment, being around people I should not be around, being around people that I know my vibration is higher than, trying to help certain people and their issue rub off on me. And I had to take a whole step back. Like, it's been a challenge to step back to think about myself. And now I'm at the age of 30. All of this it's been heavy on my mind. So that's another reason why we're doing this, okay? I'm not going to hold that one too long. But yeah, man, everybody's thinking about their health, okay? But I don't want you to have anxiety again about aging. You deserve to be here. You are worthy to be here on earth. So stop worrying. You're going to get old every time you wake up another day and live. If you ain't die, your age ain't stopping. So just get up, make it a plan, put it into action. You're going to worry about your health in a positive way. You're going to worry about your family in a positive way. You're going to find something that you love to do, and you're going to go for it, man. So let's talk about the fifth reason, and we're going to wrap it up because I already kind of I went over the time limit that I was going to do. But anyway, the fifth thing that we all face when it comes to being 30 is the existential, man.
Dummy. You big dummy.
I'm going to say it like this because I can't pronounce stuff. I'm country. So we're going to say exit is the word, tental. Existential and identify questions. And let's talk about that a little bit more because I didn't write that. So, I wrote it, but I don't know why I put a word there that I can't pronounce. But anyway, the details of it. Let's go into details. What I mean about that existential and identify questions is many people reflect on their life direction, purpose, and personal identity, questioning if they are living authentically and fully in their potential. This impact is crazy. This period of impact in their life of introspection can lead to a significant lifestyle change, such as pursuing new passions, changing social circles, and even moving to new locations. Let's talk about that. Identity questions about who I am, questions about my environment, questions about my professionalism and my personalism and who I am and where I want to live. All of these came into play. Like me and my wife, we was talking about moving. Not going to tell y'all creepy asses none of that, but we was talking about moving, right? And we've made we've moved from our original house and got another house, but I wanted my house built, and I thought I had my mind set on where I wanted my house to be built, and then I didn't want it the way I was gonna get it, so I didn't want it. So now we're working on where we actually want to be, right? Where I want my first residential home with my own land to be, and how can it help Positive Energy Generation? How can it help Dream Big Studios? How can it help just me in general? And these are not just, I feel like, people think about these things in their 20s, but you have somebody telling you, hey, you're young. You got all your life to think about it. No, the fuck you don't. You don't have all your life to think about it. Because when you hit 30, bruh, I swear, all this stuff is going to hit your brain. I did not want to turn 30, but I was blessful to God that I was able to turn 30, period. And I swear to Bob, I got up out the bed on my birthday and my back went out. So I had to faint I had to do some yoga. It kind of helped. But I was just like, what the heck? Now I have back problems. But just in general, it's like, and then everybody was like, even my wife was like, you at that age. Like, what the heck, man? But, I'm laughing. But it's true, man. Your knees get the aching. Oh, my God. Your back get the hurting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You just start having problems. You know what I'm saying? And health-wise, new problems. Like, I have thyroid issues now, so you probably can see it. Like I said, I'm being very authentic with you guys, and that's a big change for me because I am very about my appearance. Like, I don't care if I'm looking crazy, just not on my face and not right here. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one thing for me, and I understand. To a certain extent, I don't really know the feelings that she faced, but when I don't know how old she was, but when Jada Pinkett was however old and she found out she was going through alopecia and it affected her and how she feel with her image, that's real. That can really make or break somebody's hope or something. You feel me? Because if you were in love with your hair, now you got to part from it. That's crazy. Some of y'all are going bald. Some of you guys got the G's where y'all go bald and you don't want to. Some of y'all, not really accepting it. We know. All right. So I'm not judging nobody that want to go get fake hair. I'm not judging nobody that want to go get a fake beard. But it's not going to make you younger. It's only temporary. So, with that being said, all these things, as you can see, can lead to so much thing going on with you mentally. On top of you turning 30 and you dealing with all of this, you got to face stress, anxiety, and anxiety. Like, come on. It's meant for us to fail. So, if you're almost 30, start thinking about those intrusive thoughts, the thoughts that you put in the back of your mind and people say you're too young. No, that was talking to you when you was 19. They're not talking to you now. Once you cross 25, you should start thinking about these things. If you are looking to have a family, be verbal about that when you meet somebody. How serious you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be wanting a family. I'm going to date somebody who doesn't want a family. Like, that's not going to help. And I'm not going to pressure that person to have a family with me when I know they don't want a baby or they don't want a family. So think about that. You know, I wasn't blessed to have a child myself. And so I have god kids. I have 2 daughters through marriage, and they're just as much my blood and anybody else. And I love them to death. But I don't have one of my own. And, you know, they play on me. Well, I knew when I was younger I couldn't have children. So I just always loved to be around children. So it didn't matter if I was around them. It was cool for me. I didn't matter. It didn't matter to me if I dated people that are a woman that had children. I loved it, actually. You know? So, and I love my kids. I love my god kids. And it doesn't matter whatever the future have and hope. I'm still going to love my children. So, if this is you, if you don't have children and you want one, that could be something on your mind. If you can't have children, you know, adoption is available. Talking it out with your spouse is available. Like, there's other options to get what you want in life. All right. And you shouldn't make your decision based on somebody else's decision. This should be a decision that you do inclusively together and not put it out to social media. Just doing what you want in life. All right. If you're not ready to have kids, don't let nobody pressure you to have children. If you are, go ahead. If you're looking to buy a house, buy a house. Excuse me. If you don't want to buy a freaking house, you want to rent. Don't let nobody make your decision. It's your decision. However you want to live it. Okay. Hey. And I love y'all, man. I got vulnerable with you. I let you in a little bit, okay? I let you know that I'm facing these things too. So again, if you're 30, these are issues we all face. These issues highlight the multifaceted nature of turning 30. And turning 30. Encompassing professional, financial, personal, and health-related challenges. We here, baby. We are here. And you're not going to turn 25. So no, 30 is not 25, not the new 30. 20 is not the new 30. 17 is not the new 30. 40 is not the new 30. 50 is not the new 40. Stop it. Be you and be grateful that God gave you those years. Add it to your stripes, you feel me? Because somebody didn't make it that far. All right, so I know I went a little over, but man, I just really want to dive in and get a little vulnerable with y'all. I didn't want to just come and spew and say a bunch of stuff and I don't get on a personal level with y'all. I'm going to do more videos like this, so make sure you guys are liking, sharing, commenting. We're still doing our normal programming with the artists of the week, special guests, honorary guests coming on. I'm telling you, like, we got a lot in our bag coming, so you don't want to miss it. But I am getting personal with you. All right, you never know what I'm gonna talk about next, so make sure you go check out our podcast, Positive.Energy.Generation podcast. Go check it out right now. P.E.G podcast. Go check it out. We just had amazing guests come on. Omar Gooding from Baby Boy. Yes. Baby Boy. Go check them out. We also had Young Blacks come in. We had Lord Jordan, and he lucky I said Lord because I don't say that word but to no one but God. But Lord Jordan, that's my guy, Jordan with a V. He been on. We also don't miss the opportunity to check out the new episode that'll be dropping in a few days with Sean Rivera. And yo, I don't want to spoil it, okay? We have so many more people coming on. We had so many great people come on, so I don't want to spoil it. But make sure you guys go check that out right now. Also, again, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe so we get more great content like this. And if nobody told you today, tomorrow, yesterday that they love you, know that Sharp from the P.E.G podcast love you. God loves you, and you should love you too, all right? Because you're the biggest fan in your world. Your world, okay? And I don't know what else to say, y'all. That's all I got. And yeah, see you later next time here at the P.E.G podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. I wish I None of this would have been possible. This podcast room, the interviews, nothing. So I want to say thank you from the P.E.G podcast family to you. It means a lot. All right, we got more shows coming, more merch coming, more interviewers coming. I mean, we got a lot of things in our bag coming. You don't want to miss it. And hey, I may be country, but one thing I want to say, don't judge me, judge your mama. And we'll see you here next time with the P.E.G podcast. Positive Energy Generation. Let's go.
Falling for